So we all know that first impressions are very important, but what's as equally as important is how you carry yourself. And that's why Law 34 of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene is act like a king to be treated like a king. Now, the law isn't really self explanatory, but when you read into it, it talks about charisma and how you portray yourself, how you carry yourself. Like, if you curse all the time and act small, you're always hunched over, like you don't look people in the eye, then people will perceive you in a way that's small and that's smaller than them. But if you always walk tall, always look people in the eye, give a firm handshake, you don't even have to be for real competent. People will perceive you as confident no matter what. And even if you don't, if you're in a job interview, for example, you don't get the job, you will leave a lasting impression on someone by your confidence. And the reason I bring that up is because the example that the book brings up is Christopher Columbus. And I don't know if any of you guys know the background of Christopher Columbus, but he was from nobody. He was from nothing. Yet they funded him to, well, I should say, what was it, Queen Isabella, I believe? Queen Isabella, and they don't talk about it in the book, but like, Queen Isabella funded him to go across the sea to search for a better route to India, despite being from nothing. Back then, you had to have connections, and I mean, even now you have to have connections a lot of times, but he was still able to get it because a little bit of white lies, yes, but he carried himself like a royal, like someone who wasn't just a commoner, and that left an impression on the people who ended up funding him, even though he got denied the first time, which I don't even think that was by Isabella, that was by someone else. But it left an impression to the point where it was like, oh, okay, this guy is actually, he seems competent, he seems good. I would trust him to sail a ship, despite the fact of him never using a compass or a sextant or commanding his own crew on a boat ever in his life. The point is, it's how you carry yourself. If you have that confidence and that charisma and you stand tall, people will look at you differently, even if they have no reason to. And the opposite is true. If you seem meek and small, people will look at you differently, even if they don't have a reason to, if that's the only reason. Goes into, like I said, first impressions, because if you have the wrong first impression, it's really hard to change what people think of you after that. I believe I went into this with your reputation is key, or whatever that video is, just gonna point up here. I'll put it in here somewhere. But protect it with your life. If I didn't say it in that video, I'm saying it now. It's really, really hard to change someone's impression of you once they've gotten your first impression. First impressions are long lasting and pretty concrete, so make it count. Carry yourself high wherever you go. Even if you're having a crappy day, stand taller. Look at people in the eyes, nod, say hi, whatever it is. You don't have to be all, oh, my swinging below the knees, like my you know what don't stink. Like, you don't have to be like that, don't get me wrong, because no one likes that person either. If you're just overly like that, but just be confident in yourself, feel at home in your own body, in the situation. Don't be crossing your arms or fidgeting and whatever it is. Be cool, be calm, be collected. You might feel like a fish out of water, but don't look like the fish out of water. Look like you belong. Whatever situation you're in, you know what I mean? And it doesn't seem like much, but whether conscious of it or not, people are putting themselves in a pecking order, and you giving either the wrong first impression or not carrying yourself properly will put you lower in the pecking order of people, like when they put in their heads. Like, let me say it this way. I've noticed this a lot. Like, between working in a bar and just going out to a bar, for example. Like when I shake certain people's hands, you could tell where they think you are in the pecking order with them, especially if they come to you. So notice this next time you go out. Usually if you're shaking someone's hand straight up, right, especially first time you're meeting them, but some people will go under and some people will go over. People who go over, they think they're better than you. Like, not 100%, but they're like, yeah, no, I'm higher in the pecking order than you. The people that go under, it's like they're almost groveling to you in the sense. Like they understand where they are compared to you. And see how you do it when you shake other people's hands. It should always be straight. I get people all the time that will come and just, yeah, try to do that. Or will come to me and go like that. So take notice of what you do and see how you play into that pecking order. Not that this really plays into this law, but I guess it does. Try carrying yourself higher and better next time and see how that switches. But regardless, playing that petty little game, just carry yourself better. Stand tall, like I said. And look like you belong. Look confident. even if you don't feel confident, just do it. It'll make a whole difference. But that's enough rambling for me. If you don't know me, my name is Brendan. This is The Lost Tribe. If you like this content, hit that like button. Leave a comment down below what you think of this law. If you have anything to say about it, and if there's something else you want me to cover, or if you need any clarification, I'll leave a comment on your comment and clarify anything, or agree or disagree, or whatever it is what it is. And finally, if you made it this far, hit that subscribe button because clearly you like the content. Once again, Brendan, Lost Tribe, peace out.